Welcome back to Exclusive. Match of the Week. Week 10 is here, and we're climbing the mountain, some teams hanging onto the rope, others slipping down into that dark, nasty pit called the toilet bowl.
Facts, Coach. This week's got playoff vibes already. It's do or die time for half the league, and the other half just trying not to embarrass themselves like they did on spooky-ass Halloween weekend.
Last week's sibling showdown didn't disappoint. Candy Girl versus AJ. Big Sis versus Little Bro.
And Big Sis handled business, Coach 162 to 153. Drake London went nuclear with 40.8, and starvin' Marvin Harrison plus Dak closed the door on Monday night.
AJ came in hot with his 4-game win streak, thinking about the comeback tour. Well, tour canceled. Candy Girl broke her own primetime curse and her brother's streak in one swing.
She told him she was gonna put him back where he belonged, and she damn sure did. AJ's back under 500, standing on the back porch of the exclusive power rankings, knocking like, hey, y'all still got room for me?
Week 9 was pure chaos, man. Nobody saw this one coming. Number 1 boy got dropped by his own dad. Type stuff. Final score, 110.8 to 136.6. That's not just an upset. That's a family tragedy.
Wow, straight out of a nightmare, Coach. Nobody even remembers the last time Type Stuff won a damn game. Man rose from the fantasy grave just to haunt his own son.
And Dusty G, fresh off his birthday bash win, got humbled quick by solnights 156 to 149.2. That 5-game streak, gone. Turns out, birthday magic's only good for 1 week.
Coach, the Halloween curse came for the top 2. Boye got tricked by his own dad, and Dusty got treated to an L from solnights. You gotta love fantasy football.
Merc City handled business with a win over King Silverback. DillanPicklz beat Jay Woods, and Acknowledge Me dropped 173.5 on Harlem, the most points scored by a team this week.
Not only did Acknowledge Me get the Best Team Award, he also earned Most Efficient Manager, Biggest Blowout, as well as the Overachiever Award. Eric said he was not playing the league this week.
All right, Big T. Let's talk about where everybody's sitting after this wild week. The climb is real right now.
Yeah, and at the top of the exclusive power rankings, boys somehow still hanging on to that number 1 spot, even after catching a straight-up embarrassing L to his own father. Family therapy might be needed after that one.
Still sitting at 7-2, but that loss is gonna sting. Right behind him, Dusty G also 7-2, but his 5-game win streak just got snapped by solnights. Both those boys looking human again.
Facts, Coach. It looks like Boy and Dusty hit the same house for Halloween and both got the tainted candy. Gonna be sick the rest of the week.
Then you got DillanPicklz, who's been calm, cool, and consistent, sitting at 6-3 with 5 wins in a row, still holding that number 3 slot like he's bolted it down.
And right on his bumper is solnights 5-4, still chilling at number 4 after knocking off Dusty. Quiet killer status confirmed.
Candy Girl jumps back up to 5th after taking down her brother. Merc City creeps up to 6, and AJ slides down 2 spots to number 7 after that win streak crashed.
Top 4 locked in tighter than church pants after Thanksgiving dinner, Coach, but then bottom 3? Man, that's musical chairs every damn week.
And with only 5 games left till playoffs, every win matters. Slip once, and you're falling from contender to pretender real quick.
Translation, ain't nobody safe.
Wait a second, Big T, you smell that?
Ew, gross. Yeah, that can only mean one thing. The toilet bowl watch.
5 teams, 1 stank after. Acknowledge Me's up to 8th after a little swap with Jay Woods, who tumbles back down to 9th.
Type Stuff creeps up to 10 after beating his son, who's at the number 1 spot. He probably think that means he's number 1 inch the exclusive power rankings. Huh, Coach?
Somebody's got to explain to that man that's not how it works. You beat your kid, but you're still sitting in the boo-boo bracket. It's just that now you just have an upgraded toilet seat.
Then there's King Silverback on a 4-game slide, and at the very bottom, Harlem, 1-8. 8 straight losses.
Every season, there's that one team that thinks they're safe because they're sitting right at 500.
Yeah, then boom, one bad lineup and they wake up in the toilet bowl holding a plunger.
I'll tell you what, anybody flirting around 500 better tighten up, cause one more bad week and your name's gonna show up on this list before you even flush.
Seriously, the smell of mediocrity travels fast.
This week's main event, number 3, DillanPicklz versus number 4, solnights. Both first-timers on primetime, both been creeping up quietly all season.
Yeah, they've been sneaky, Coach Silent Assassins, but this week, all eyes are on them. solnights wins, he jumps Pickles for that number 3 spot because he's sitting on 100 more total points.
Both of these guys want that playoff bye. This one isn't just for bragging rights, it's for real estate on the mountain. And if last week taught us anything, it's that nobody's safe. The next 5 weeks could flip this league upside down.
Theme of the week, the climb to the top. Somebody's about to slip. Somebody's about to plant a flag.
For Dillan, he's got Bo Nix leading the league in game-winning drives and fourth-quarter touchdowns, facing the Raiders. Kyren Williams, a top 10 running back up against that banged-up 49ers defense. And Davante Adams, who's leading the NFL with 8 touchdowns, 5 in just the last 2 weeks.
That's a certified grown man lineup for sure. But solnights ain't no slouch. Caleb Williams just had a career-high fantasy performance and faces the Giants for him this week. McCaffrey leading the league in scrimmage yards, man doing cardio just for fun. And Amon-Ra St. Brown catching passes like it's a clearance sale, 10 targets a game.
That's firepower versus finesse, Big T. Both squads capable of dropping 150 plus.
This one's got the potential to look like a Madden sim on rookie mode.
All right, enough talk from us. Let's hear from the players themselves. Both of these guys know what's at stake, and you can feel the tension building.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, DillanPicklz, and his team, Lamb Chops, with Great Value Mac. About to win the exclusive Dynasty. Wait, no. We already got that one. About to win the exclusive redraft championship. You know, current Dynasty champion. Got that league on lock. Trust me, y'all don't even want to see that. That's why they ain't got no primetime podcast for that one. Because it's in the bag already. Trust me. Anyways, about to win this redraft league. Lamb Chops with Great Value Mac. Gotta get that out the way. We were Kraft Mac, but my boy Tucker Kraft this week, rest in peace, lost his leg. So prayers in the chat for Tucker Kraft. So they snapped Kraft's leg. The government took SNAP benefits away, so now we gotta eat Great Value Mac. But that's all right. We still got T-Mac on the squad, so we still got the Mac. Somehow he's putting up fantasy points despite being on the Carolina Panthers. I ain't going to say nothing about that. I'm not going to jinx the man. So I'm going to keep him on the roster. We got CeeDee Lamb. We got Davante Adams. We good, okay? We're good. We're going to win the league this year. So sending a message to Boy and Dusty G over there in first and second place, thinking they sitting pretty. They one game away from me. Okay, and they want to talk about points scored. Them points scored ain't gonna help you with playoffs, dog. And last time I checked, there's no cap to how many points I can score this week. I might put up 500. I might put up 1,000 points on Thursday. I don't even know if I got anybody playing Thursday, but I might do that. Okay, so I won't hear nothing about points scored because they're not gonna help you in playoffs. Trust me, when you get eliminated first round of the playoffs, I don't want to hear nothing about points scored. All right. And yeah, that's right. I said first round of the playoffs because you're not getting that bye. One of y'all might, but both of y'all ain't because I'm going to be in first by the end of the season. So, got to get that out the way. Anyways, back to this primetime matchup. Okay, I'm going against solnights. Okay, you know, I ain't got no ill will towards the man. You know, he don't be saying much. He be making his little roster moves. He be improving, you know, so I'm going to keep it all respect. You ain't got a chance. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing changing that. You know, I'm taking home the win tonight. But guess what? I'm going to serve you up some lamb chops. I'm going to serve you up some mac. You ain't going to be asking for seconds. All right. That's all I got to say. Y'all have a good night.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and review the matchup. Y'all got a battle of two crippled teams. I don't got a running back. He ain't got a quarterback because I know damn sure Bo Nix is not going to be the reason I lose this game. Yeah, I know this man didn't talk a lot. This is a coach with a loud mouth. However, We just gonna continue to do our thing. We gonna work on that plays. We gonna throw the ball up the field, and we just gonna make sure that this guy loses again. We didn't beat him in Dynasty. We could beat him again. I'm not worried about this matchup. Matter of fact, this feels like a waste of time. We gonna go to the huddle, and we just gonna get ready to run the ball on this guy.
Man, Coach, I'm hyped for this one. You can hear it in their voices. Both of them sound ready for war. What's the spread looking like on this matchup?
Sleeper Vegas has Solnights favored by just 1.3. Practically a coin flip, Big T.
That's tighter than Merc City's budget after he spent all his FAB on Jake Browning.
For Dillan, it's all about consistency. Bo Nix has to control the tempo. Kyren can't disappear, and Devontae's got to stay in touchdown mode. And for Solnights, it's about keeping the stars aligned. Caleb, McCaffrey, Amon-Ra, if they hit early, this one could get out of hand fast.
I'm calling it right now. Give me Solnights by a hair. Caleb Williams stays hot, McCaffrey shows up like he has been all season, and Solnights steals that number 3 spot from Dillan.
I'll go with the other side. Dillan's been steady, a 5-game streak, and finding ways to win. Bo Nix gets it done. Kyren grinds it out. Pickles holds the hill and one step closer to his goal.
Either way, this one's gonna have the league chat buzzing. 2 quiet killers under the spotlight, only one walking out with that top 3 status, and a lot more to say.
League. Drop your predictions in the chat who's planting their flag on top of the hill after week 10. Will it be DillanPicklz or Solnights?
One thing's for sure, Coach. This week, somebody's feelings are gonna be hurt.
Facts. That's all for exclusive. Match of the week. The climb to the top.
Keep your lineups tight. Your trash talk tighter.
We'll see y'all next week.